welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the Eagles look to make something happen, and that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles look really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Backdoor cut, easy look, and he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Dragons are out in front. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. Halftime coming up next, and then we'll be back to action for the start of the third.
All right, fellas. Here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you guys to play hard every possession. All right? Lose the ball, rebound, play D every possession. Get some stops. Okay? Now we can work ourselves back into this. Yeah, you one play at a time, all right? Sounds good. Getting better?
I was hard to watch out there.
I said I'm going in. Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down. Settle down. We talked about this. You need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, coach. It's my choice.
Okay?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Win on 3. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Come on, let's huddle up. Let's huddle up. Bring it in, bring it in. I don't have any speeches for you. Just possessions. One at a time. Let's turn this thing around right now. Go time on 3. 1, 2, 3, go time.
And it's hard to shake off just how disjointed the Eagles looked in the first half. Hopefully the return of Junior will get this team back on track.
And after a start like that, you really just have to hit the reset button in halftime. Coach Bishop probably sat them down and told them, just win the next 2 quarters. Don't worry about that first half.
Bring the play in. Hey, right here. Up top, Black. Returns today.
Yo, look this way.
Now Junior, right side. Pass to Sheffield. Day, defended by Williams. Day, no good.
They're hammering the boards, and it's part of why they have this advantage.
That's given them the extra possessions needed to blow this thing out tonight. You can tell Dillard has a great awareness for the floor. He spots the wide open man, right away gets him the ball.
Sheffield outside. Junior left side. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Good inside shot by Junior, showing us he knows how to use those physical gifts in the paint.
Powell outside. Here's Coral. James Marcedo with the block. Out of bounds. Dragons ball as North High keeps possession. And the Dragons with possession here. Outside Stauffer. Dillard. Pass to Williams. It's Powell up top, covered by Junior. Over Junior.
And Junior playing on a weakened knee. You just wonder how long he's going to be able to last out there. Surely they'll want to take precaution with him.
1 for 4 here to start the second half.
Down low. And finished off by Jonathan Lack.
And this is so important to scouts. Lack is showing off his ability and know-how for running the break.
2 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And with the injury Junior is trying to play through, I believe he picked it up at the end of last game.
Yeah, it seems like an innocuous play where he felt a strange sensation in his knee. Unfortunately, it just hasn't gone away and nagged him since.
He gets that one to fall. High percentage hoop, pounding the rock inside.
The Eagles now on offense. It's a 13-point ball game. Outside, Black. Junior inside. Foul defending. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Important for Junior to learn how to draw calls just like that. That kind of toughness and savvy will serve him very well going forward.
So North High going with almost an entire new group here. And so it's North High with the ball. They lead by 11. Hopkins outside. Pass to Jones. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. In this backcourt of the Dragons, featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard, a lot of talent there, but they can get a bit sloppy at times.
Yeah, they're a bit of the wild card factor for this team. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get. Everyone knows Powell is the star, but often the barometer for this school is just how under control the backcourt tandem can play.
Jason Sousa for 3. Junior grabs the miss. Outside, Day. Junior, and the shot goes down.
They're getting everything they want inside.
And that's fueled this run of theirs.
And it's North High's ball. To the middle, Gibson. And it's slammed home by Matt Gibson.
What a beautiful way to polish that sequence off. Strong to the rack.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side.
This D's gonna have to toughen up. You can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And the Eagles making a change here. Kennedy outside. Junior, Zadirko covering, and they're running. Here's Jones, and the shot falls.
That's what you call passing a teammate open, guiding him perfectly.
To the inside, here's Junior, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That now makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And obviously, that's something the defense has to address.
And the starting small forward for the Dragons, Reese Jones, coming off an MCL injury over summer, but athleticism has never been his game.
Yeah, he's always played a bit taller than he actually is. He can give you a little bit of everything, and you hope that that leg holds up the rest of this season.
The Eagles trailing. It's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh yes, 5 up, 5 down for him so far. He's perfect.
Sweet, love this dish by Evans to the wide open man. Those solid fundamentals will serve him well next year as a senior.
Hopkins outside. Sousa. Back to Hopkins. Inside. Here's Gibson. The rebound by Evans. The tray. Missed. And we've reached the end of the third. Dragons are out in front, up by 7. Time for a quick break, but when we return, we'll bring you the fourth quarter. Well, as the fourth quarter gets going... And the ball goes out of play. The Eagles will have it. And the Eagles will call time here.
They can't seem to get anything to hit. He needs to pull them in and diagnose the problem.
And it might be as easy as running some fresh plays.
And here are the Eagles now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. To stop the drought. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue. And with the way that Junior has burst onto the scene, there's some talk going around that he's going to get offers to play at the next level.
And he's got such raw talent. There's no doubt about that. But every college can see the ceiling Junior has and wants to get him into their program. He'll have a lot of options to choose from by the time he ends high school.
On the wing, Eric Dillard. He's covered by Sheffield. Shot clock at 5. And here's Sean Powell from the arc. But he stays with it.
They were just quicker to the ball, and they're given a second chance.
Outside, it's Williams. Pass over to Dillard. Beyond the arc. Junior grabs the miss.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything at this point that they can do.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Jack Coral.
Tremendous effort from Junior. Clashes with some aggressive defense, but manages to release his shot and get fouled.
And he cannot convert the second. That one misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Coming on the floor for your Eagles.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Outside, Black. And the 3 off target. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
He already has the size and strength to compete at the next level. But what really strikes me about Powell is the energy he plays with. He never stops working the court.
And the Eagles will call time here. What's your take, guys?
And they're going to try to come up with a good play here.
Yeah, they should. They're not going to get too many more chances.
Michael Kennedy from outside. And another miss by Newark East. Final buzzer sounds, and that'll do it. Dragons are able to maintain the lead they built at halftime and get a big win for the school here in Newark.
Yeah, the Eagles did everything they could to make it interesting. I mean, Junior gave them a spark, but in the end, the hole they dug in the first half was just too deep.
And it just goes to show that it takes 4 quarters of excellent play to win a game. North High were the better team start to finish, and they buried the Eagles in that first half.
And that'll be it for us here in Newark. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. We hope to see you again for our next presentation of Garden State IAA Sports.
All right, man.
Hey, that was hero stuff. Even in the loss, you're a fighter.
Thanks, Arch.
Remember, rice it. Rest, ice, compress, and elevate that knee.
Yeah, no doubt all week.
Hey. You focus on the invitation. That's all that matters now. Understood?
Thanks, Arch.
Junior, rice it.
Yeah.